Okay, so what do you think about this? This is a great idea. Well, maybe not call it brilliant, but it's a great idea because it is a recent podcast we did that revealed that the bush is back. So we actually polled our office beforehand because most women are trying to get laser hair removal. Brazilians, bikini, they want removal. And if not, they've been waxing for years. And even that will decrease some hair growth there. But if you do lasers, it's definitely going to decrease your hair growth. And so our office has been doing lasers. Lots of women want that. But all of a sudden, we did a State of the Bush podcast. We'll put a link in the description because it was actually quite popular with men and quite revealing because most of them want the bush in some way, shape, or form. So they want the bush, but guess what? If you've lasered it, you're probably not going to get your bush back. It's permanent hair reduction. So while some people complain about that with the laser, they say, that it's not permanent because it comes back. Those are really maintenance treatments. It is a permanent hair reduction. It's just not a permanent hair removal. So you might get an occasional hair, you may have something more mild come back, and then you got to get those touch-ups. But you're not getting this back, not after you've lasered it, just so you know. And so if they want the bush and you've had a laser hair removal or permanent hair reduction, then you'll want to get a thong. I just am thinking that we should make them bushier, more prominent. Like if they want the bush, they should get the bush. And so you should have a pair of yoga pants and it's obvious that there's a bush there again, and they're talking about it. They're all talking about it. They're in the gym, they're lifting weights, and they're wondering what that is, when in fact it's just a hairier version of this. But SKIMS by Kim Kardashian, good move because men want it, and I don't think women got the memo. We've been lasering. So again, if you look back to the 80s, there were big, hairy bushes, and that was acceptable. Now you fast forward, all women have been removing that. And even for a while, we used to laugh because men were growing out the beard, women were getting rid of their bush, and men were growing hair on their face, a large amount. Now that's kind of normalized, but I don't think women got the memo of that. They want the bush again. So you should watch the podcast and look at all the comments, quite revealing. So anyhow, let me know your thoughts. I want to hear more of it, but I'm just thinking we need a much bushier version of this just to make our statement.